Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era.
He's had a shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary. Now this could be a chance.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Pele. Pass is just off target. Pele. Seedorf. Pele. Can he get it through? Gullit. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pele. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Pele. He might be in here. Pele. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's heaved it away. He won't be happy with that one. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Chance to deliver. He rises against the crossbar. Decent enough try. And he's intervened well there. Pele can see things others simply cannot. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. And now they can clear their lines.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, what a climb! And now a sudden chance to counter. Konate makes the interception. And it's Messi. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Pele. Seedorf. Nedved. And it's Ribery. And it's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they win it back again. That's a good ball out wide. Tries to play it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Pele, Ibrahimovic, Neymar, and the shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Ibrahimovic at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Ribery. Vieira cuts out the pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's quick to get it clear again. There's the crossfield ball. Nedved. Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Now Yaya Toure. Well seen, saw that coming. Spread out to the left.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he latch on to this? And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes.
Substitutions
but all
taking
things
place.
still possible. Here we go again then.
Pretty robust defending.
Now it's Ribery. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Ribery going face to face with his great rival. And that's another good win of the ball. Messi. Rummenigge. Pele. Passing is crisp and sharp. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Konate. Oh, good spread. Yamal. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Looking for the run. Chooses to go back. Chance, surely! Oh, just over.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Yamal. Ribery has it out wide and in space. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Great ball and great chance! And he hits the net! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Chance! Oh, it's coming up. In he goes again! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
El Paso Locomotive really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, easy pickings there. Ribery. Distributed tidily. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
It's Pele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 8.
Well, Jim, it is
Messi.
abundantly clear that the
Number
tone of this
18,
game has changed markedly within the last few
Number
moments.
24,
Well, it has,
Seedorf.
because the deficit has
Coming
now
on the
been
field,
halved, Peter, and
number
because of
11,
that, it seems to
Bale.
have
Number
developed
9,
into some sort of shock
Schneider.
for them, and
Number
it's going to be
10,
very interesting to see
Rivaldo.
how they can take it on from
Number
here.
19,
On the through ball.
Gattuso. Substitution in
Konate
progress.
gets over and intercepts. Neymar. Gattuso. Passes short and sharp. Might be danger here. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Schneider. Oh, that was vital.
El Paso Locomotive really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Luis Suarez. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played out to the left flank. And it's gone back to the keeper. Ball's gone out of play. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. It's a pretty loose pass.
El Paso Locomotive really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Desperate defending required here. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of
2
defence.
added minutes has been indicated.
Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Confirmation that... And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you trouble at some stage, whether he was on the attack or whether he was defending.
That's very neat. Nedved. Gullit. Great chance! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So, a breakthrough already. Picked up, there's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. Knocks it into space. And it's Nedved. Yamal. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score... It's Luis Suarez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Suarez gets a foot in here, and it's been played through. Just the goalkeeper. And a chance! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose foot.
He gets big! Cruyff. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Half an hour played now. He's in space and looking for options. Bale did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Now, what about a counter-attack? Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Bale. Now it's Luis Suarez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score.
Nedved! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Maldini. That's a super give and go. In towards the back stick. Pele. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Cruyff. Bullet has found the net here, of course. That has ended up in no man's land. Maldini. He's looking wide. Bullet. Toure kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi di usare gli appositi cestini per la raccolta differenziata. Grazie. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15. Luis Suarez.
So once again, we're underway.
Numero 11. Numero 14. Lasciano il campo
Yaya
per
Toure
il numero 18.
looks to the other side.
Il numero
Ribéry.
22.
Ribéry goes pulsing down that
Numero
left-hand
7.
side.
Cambio di giocatori.
And he was alert to it. He's gone for goal! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And this is Ibrahimovic. But they've got it again. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Maldini. Played out towards the right wing. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, well played, well played. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Nicely shaped ball. Can he get onto this? It's a mighty effort! Oh, it rattles the bar! And that has left him in a heap. Pirlo with the foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Pepe. And it's Yaya Toure. Looking here to chip it through. Luis Suarez! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yamal. Ribéry. Looking tidy in possession here. Ernest. Pele. Short changes him with that pass. Ernest. And the pass is intercepted. Nedved. Maldini. Nedved. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He is through here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's a cute ball. Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short. Looking for the run. Yaya Toure. Nedved. Gently done. And it's Nedved. Seedorf. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rummenigge. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, crack. Seedorf! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ribery chasing after it, very much into the last knockings. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 2, Bale. Viene sostituito con il numero 13.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nicked it back promptly. 2 minutes to be added on. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days. It's a mighty effort! Oh, crossbar!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's heaved it away. Maldini. And he's picked it up out wide. Nice control. And he welcomes it in. Turns and goes. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Yamal. Now Yaya Toure. Yamal. That's good play. Platini. Look at this. And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far. So, third corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Rui Costa attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Swung over. Now it's Riveri. Yep, it's a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Maldini is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Platini, he's found some space. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Ibrahimovic! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And he's being shifted off it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Always onto this. Ibrahimovic, can he finish? Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Van Dijk. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. And he's intervened well there. Pepe hurtling down that right flank. And that has not gone well. Platini. Aims beyond the defence. That ball looks a good one. It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, no joy this time. Well, That pass isn't the best. And that's gone loose. Applies the finish! Turns back here, probably the best option. Yamal. Over to the other side. Ribery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball, tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's bustling through here.
There will be 3
Boca
minutes
Juniors
at a time.
have got it back and they'll have another go. Pull it. Now he's got space here. That is a brilliant interception. Pele. Now it's Platini. And he's in on goal. It's Ibrahimovic. Now that is commitment to the cause. This possibly the last play of the half. Defending of the desperate variety. Takes a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Pele. Coming on to replace him is number 5.
Here we go again then.
Suarez.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Van Dijk gets it clear. Konate. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Pele! And he was quick to react. Platini. Looking for options for movement. It's Rui Costa. Yaya Toure. It's a good spell of possession, this. Ribery. Knocks it into space. Yaya Toure. Rui Costa. Pele. Cleared without complication. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Boca Juniors clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Yaya Toure. Pullet has been caught there, it's a foul. Platini taking charge of the dead ball. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. And it's been taken short. And that's played in low. Rui Costa gets rid without sophistication. And it's Hullet. This might spell... There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yaya Toure. It's a searching pass. Ribery receives it in a wide position. Neymar is there to clear. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure. Platini. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. expected better, and so did he. Now it's Mbappe. Pull it. Platini. Ibrahimovic might just make this. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Yaya Toure. And it's Maldini. Yamal. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Mbappe. Rui Costa. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Michel Platini. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a sharp pass. That has been slung wide.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Pelé. Platini. The final 5 minutes. He won't be happy with that one.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he shoots! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Ribéry. And it's Hullet. Pelé conjures time and space where few can. Shapes to shoot! Hullet. Nicely shaped ball. A well played. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
How are you reading this formation, Jim?
Could be danger here.
Can he finish? It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times.
Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted at such a response.
Davids turns back here, probably the best option. Aims beyond the defence. Pepe. Konate. And it's Yaya Toure. And he's forced to go back. Well, that pass isn't the best.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he get on the end of this? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Neymar ready to try one.
It's not a good idea.
Neymar! Oh, it's come off the upright. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And this is a decent chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. Ribéry. Pinches it off him. Now it's Pelé. Yamal. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. It's a really well-measured ball. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Neymar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a promising position, and he whips it across. And that's the keeper's ball. Chouameni. Now Davids. Stojkovic running with the ball. Davids. And here's Mbappe.
Oh, great feat, that.
Stojkovic. And that's a good... Takes a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the comeback is complete! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Borussia Dortmund go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Marquinhos wins the duel this time.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's half-time here. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Substitution.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Kukçu. Oh, well measured. There's no flat. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, it's terribly wayward. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Bullet. Neymar, spread it left. Chouameni. Luis Suarez. Oh, important interception. Davids. Kukçu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Ribery showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Stojkovic. And he's in on goal, and a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Davids! That was superb goalkeeping.
Davids really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 15, Stojkovic.
Maldini.
Number 6.
And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Number 17, Schneider.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Kukçu. Yaya Toure produces the perfect tackle there. Schneider, that has been slung wide. And That's put paid to a promising move. Schneider opts for safety. Pepe. Chouameni and Adams. And it's Kukçu. And it's Kukçu. Now Davids. Some really good ball movement. That's an imaginative pass. Ambitious ball here. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Shot goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's a little off target. Ribéry threads one in. Marquinhos. Davids. Kukçu. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Schneider. That's a good ball out wide. Schneider. And he's onside. Oh, he's played. Shoots! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 7, Kukçu. Coming on the field, number 22.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Number 18.
Ball's gone astray.
Park Ji-sung.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a shade optimistic.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Pele. And it's Ribéry. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And this is Luis Suarez.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Could move up a gear here. Deep into stoppage time. Bullet. Well seen, saw that coming. That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference.